guys, it's Lady Reina Saru here, and welcome to day 17 of our 30-day video game challenge. Alrighty, so, here we go. Oh god. Oh, sorry about that. So, we have another set of extremely difficult questions to consider because, again, here are so many possibilities, so many options, so little time as to choosing what to do, what to accomplish for this challenge. But after much thought and much debate. Okay. Sorry, I have like my retainer in my teeth, so that's why I sound like this. Okay, maybe not like that. But if I sound off, it is because of this. And if I can't pronounce words, it's because of this. If I can't pronounce words as much as I normally do, then this mouth thing preventing speech. Anyways, so going back to today's challenge. So today's challenge is favorite antagonist. So who is the one antagonist out of the 20 billion series out there in the world that is your favorite? Whether you love to hate him, or I would say more if you love to hate, or not really love to hate, but like you feel something. For me, it's like to pick a favorite antagonist, I have to feel something for the antagonist other than like, you're a jerk, I fucking hate you kind of deal. So I like my antagonists with layers, and not that, oh, I'm the bad guy of this, so I'm bad. I'm evil, so I need to be stopped kind of deal. I like layers to my characters. And again, after much debate and everything, my choice, for those of you may or may not know this series, is this one. Is Reika from Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented. So the first thing I thought of was, as I said before, I like my characters. Like when I choose like a favorite something, I do like them in layers, and especially with antagonists, it's like I don't want them to be like, I'm not into antagonists that it's like, okay, I'm evil, so you gotta stop me because I'm evil. It's like, no, it's like you're evil. It's like, in my character, you're evil in my eyes, but I want to know what's going on in what's going on with you. What turned you, like, what character turned this way? Because I believe there's no such thing as somebody being born evil. But anyways, so I picked Reika from Fatal Frame 3, and because immediately when I thought of antagonist, I immediately turned to, well, not immediately, it took a while, but basically I was flipping through and I turned to the Fatal Frame series, and every Fatal Frame villain, antagonist in the games was a part of something that turned them into an antagonist. They started out as normal everyday people, and then eventually they went through these trials, and then eventually turned into these monsters. And I picked Reika specifically in Fatal Frame 3 because, one, Fatal Frame 3 is my favorite Fatal Frame out of all of them. And also the fact is, she has the power. For those of you who may or may not know the story of Fatal Frame 3, the majority of the game takes place in a dream. It takes place in a dream mansion, and if you get lost in the mansion, or if you get caught by Reika here, you are trapped forever in the mansion. You can never wake up, and more or less you die. So, and the reason for, and so basically, she's horrifying. The levels that she appears at prior to fighting her, like literally, yes, she is the final boss of the game, but literally before you get to that section, you can't defeat her. You gotta run and hide and make sure she doesn't find you, because if she finds you, you're dead. You're dead, and that's horrifying. And of course, that's horrifying, and that's what I love about the Fatal Frame games in general. But it's also the fact is Reika's story, I believe, is definitely one of the more heartbreaking, only because for those of you who may or may not know about the Fatal Frame games, by the way, Fatal Frame games are rated M for mature, for survival horror, and among other disturbing things. Just so you know. And if you watch my channel and have watched Corpse Party, then you're fine. But anyways, in Fatal Frame 3, every Fatal Frame, there's a ritual. There is some sort of ritual that has gone wrong. And that's why these certain events happen. In Fatal Frame 3, the ritual is that these priestess are tattooed with the pain and suffering of people who come to the shrines. And that's what Reika was. She was a tattooed priestess. So when she was very young, she originally came to this place, and she was burdened with every day getting her body completely covered with these beautiful looking tattoos, but very depressing tattoos, because it symbolized all the pain and suffering that other people were giving off of, or that was the belief. But once her entire body became completely covered with tattoos, the priestess would then be put to sleep. I really highly suggest, if you're into lore heavy, like definitely lore heavy series, horror series. By the way, warning you that horror series, or like kind of disturbing. Like I said, if you're into Corpse Party, you'll probably like this series. But basically, the gist is that once her body was complete of tattoos, full of all the pain and suffering of other people, she would then be put to sleep, and be put to sleep forever. But unfortunately, that did not happen, and by doing so, shit got real. Cliff Notes version, basically. Super Cliff Notes version. So, more or less, she then haunts the hallways and the things that of the manor, of the dream manor, and that is how she draws people into dreams. If a person has suffered from a tragedy in their life, she pulls them into the dream manor, where they're trapped and basically running for their lives until she finally gets them. And as I said, it's horrifying until, like I said, she's the final boss. You literally cannot fight her until the end. So, and even then, her boss fight was fun. I wouldn't say fun, but it was definitely like, oh my god. Oh my god. So that's what I really like about that's what I really like about an antagonist, and that she, like I said, she started off as this normal person. Then she underwent these trials, and then that changed her into kind of the quote unquote, I use it loosely, but quote-unquote monster that you see. And like I said, she's utterly terrifying, and her story is so sad, and I really feel for her every time I play through the game. So that is what I picked as my favorite antagonist. That I could think of at the moment. So again, turning the question to you guys, what is you guys' favorite antagonist in which games, and why? So you guys know the drill by now. I know the drill by now with the comments down below and all that stuff. So can't wait to hear from you guys about it. And yeah, so I am Lady Raina Styro. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.